5 years from now, you'll either say, damn, I really built something, or damn, I'm still stuck at the same level. And it won't be luck, talent, or some billionaire's morning routine that decides which one you become. It'll be one thing, a single habit. The habit of showing up when it's boring, when it's ugly, when it's invisible. Because let's be honest, everyone's motivated when it's new, shiny, or trending. But success? It's not built in the highlight reel. It's built in the moments no one claps for. I know what you're thinking. Okay, another speech about discipline, right? Nope. I'm not here to tell you to wake up at 4 a.m., do ice baths, or eat protein oats from a mason jar. This isn't a sermon on hustle culture. This is about consistency over intensity. The one habit that decides whether your dreams stay one-day ideas or become I actually did it stories. When I started chasing my goals, I thought I needed a big breakthrough, a viral moment, a perfect plan, something dramatic. Instead, I discovered something painfully simple. Every big win I've ever had started small, embarrassingly small. The YouTube channel you're watching, it started with one video that I almost didn't post. The book I wrote, 1 page a day. The business idea, 1 rough draft in my notes app. But here's the plot twist. Most people never even get to small. They wait for the perfect conditions, and perfect never shows up. Consistency doesn't look cool. It looks like opening your laptop when you'd rather scroll. It looks like journaling when your brain feels like mashed potatoes. It looks like repetition, boring, unsexy repetition, until one day it doesn't look boring anymore. It looks like success. The myth of motivation. Let's talk about motivation, the biggest scam in self-development. People think motivation is the engine. It's not. It's the gas station. You stop there sometimes, but you can't live there. What actually drives you forward? Systems, routines, tiny automated decisions that happen without asking permission from your feelings. See, when you rely on motivation, you're basically saying, I'll do the work, but only when I feel like it. Imagine your phone only charged when it felt inspired. You'd be walking around at 3% battery all the time. That's you without discipline. Motivation gets you started, habits keep you going, and systems make it automatic. Section 2. Why consistency beats talent. Let me drop a truth bomb. Talent is overrated. We glorify gifted people like they're magic. But talent without consistency is a flashlight with no batteries. You don't win because you're the best. You win because you keep showing up when the best stop trying. Think about it. Most people quit at 40%. They hit one setback, one slow week, one boring stretch, and vanish. Consistency is what turns effort into compound interest. Every small rep, every line written, every uncomfortable keep going, it stacks. And one day, someone calls you lucky. But luck is just long-term consistency showing up all at once. Let's get nerdy for a second. Your brain loves patterns. Every repeated behavior creates a neurological shortcut, a groove in your brain. At first, it's effort, then it's automatic. That's why people stuck in bad habits can't escape. Their brain has built a comfortable loop. But here's the good news. You can rewire it. Start a small daily action, even 2 minutes. Do it long enough, and your brain says, oh, this again? Fine, let's make it easier. It's like convincing your brain to build a highway towards your future instead of taking a dirt road full of excuses. And once that pathway's built, you don't need to push anymore. Momentum does the work. How do you build that one habit that decides your future? Step 1. Shrink the goal. If it feels too big, your brain files it under someday. Make it so small it's almost laughable. Step 2. Attach it to something you already do. Want to read? Do it after coffee. Want to stretch? Do it after brushing your teeth. Your brain loves patterns. Feed it patterns. Step 3. Track the streak, not the perfection. You're not chasing flawless days. You're chasing a chain that grows, one link at a time. Miss a day? Fine. Just don't miss twice. Because the second you stop for 2 days, the brain starts deleting your progress like an expired file. Who you become. Let me tell you the part no one talks about. This habit thing, it's not really about productivity. It's about identity. Every time you follow through, you're voting for a new version of yourself, one that's trustworthy, one that doesn't need motivation to move. And one day, the old you, the one that procrastinated, complained, or compared, stops feeling like you. It feels like a stranger. Because the new you doesn't wait for inspiration. The new you creates momentum. That's the one habit that changes everything. Not journaling, not cold plunges, not 5 a.m. alarms. The habit of showing up, especially when it's inconvenient. So if there's one takeaway from this video, it's this. Forget the finish line, focus on the reps. Keep showing up, keep building, keep laying bricks even when no one's watching. Because one day, you'll look back and realize that all those tiny, invisible moments were the foundation of your freedom. Cool title would be The One Habit That Will Decide Your Future. But the real truth? You've already decided it by what you do today.